name is Carrie with From Seed to Spoon, and we love to grow our own food, and we love learning also about the different varieties of food that we grow. We've partnered with Park Seed to showcase a few of their different varieties that are our favorites to learn a little bit more about the varieties and what makes them so special. So join us now as we go behind the seeds to figure out what makes these seeds so special. Park Seed has developed countless varieties throughout their 150-year history, and perhaps none other is more famous than their Park's Whopper Tomato. Even before we had ever heard of Park Seed, we had heard of the Park's Whopper. I am here at one of our favorite local nurseries. We are here in Harrah, Oklahoma at Earl's Nursery, and you can see this Park's Whopper is one of their biggest sellers, so we're lucky to have gotten here when we did. If you are new to growing tomatoes, this is going to be one that is great for you because it is one that will give you tomatoes super quick. And once they start producing, they'll keep going for you all season long because it is an indeterminate. The Park's Whopper Tomato was established in 1971, so it has been around for a very long time, and it is known primarily because it is very meaty, it has a high disease resistance, and it is very sweet. We're back here in our garden and we have one of our Whopper tomatoes over here. This is especially an amazing tomato for beginners or somebody who just has room for maybe one or two types of tomatoes out in your garden. This is definitely one that I would recommend growing. Another really frustrating thing with growing tomatoes sometimes is that it doesn't give you as many tomatoes as you would hope for. Well, with this Whopper tomato variety, it is supposed to give you a really high yield of tomatoes. It is supposed to be much higher producing than all of the other tomatoes out there. And the great thing about this variety is that it is resistant to some of the most common tomato diseases out there. So not only will they give you a really high yield of tomatoes, but their tomatoes that they give you are going to be incredibly great tasting. They are meaty and full of flavor, which isn't always the case with tomatoes who are high yielding. Another fantastic part of growing the Park's Whopper is that it has a really long growing season. So once it starts producing for you, it's going to continue to go all the way up until your first frost. And one of the ways that they have gone about improving the original Park's Whopper to this new and improved Park's Whopper is by making it ripen even 5 days faster. Join us next time as we continue to go behind the scenes of some of the amazing varieties that Park Seed has to offer.